Hey everybody, Mark here, TekStack. Want to talk a little bit of some new functionality that we've introduced that should help technology companies deal with invoicing and I guess reconciliation. Let me get out the scenario. So we've long supported the ability of subscription, and for a lot of companies, the subscription management is pretty straightforward. So you've got, say 1,000 units, $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year per unit, times 1,000 times your subscription, and you could either have the customer pay monthly, quarterly, or annually, typically in advance with a renewal kind of process. Now, what we're seeing more and more of, it's been around a while on the AWS with some of the API requests and like the tokens. I think it's going to become even more prevalent as technology companies start kind of moving to AI and are embedding this kind of concept messaging and usage-based, outcome-based pricing models to their products. So I'm going to show a little bit about usage-based pricing. I'm going to start in our TekStack product by creating a product. So a lot of CRM kind of platforms kind of hint at or flirt with the idea of kind of products and the CPQ. Very few of them actually give you the functionality you need to actually generate invoices and orders off of an opportunity. You typically need a CPQ third-party CPQ on top of your CRM. The difference with TekStack is we embed all the CPQ capabilities that typically software companies would need right into the product. And it starts with the creation of a product. So here I have an AWS API request per million. So you can go to the AWS website and kind of like estimate roughly what your cost per million would be. So I've created this product and I've created a pricing level, and you can do prices in various currencies. You have government pricing, nonprofit pricing, commercial pricing, great customers versus average customer pricing, whatever. Like you can create as many prices as you want. In this case, I have per million requests, I have $34 price. Okay, and that's what I've configured in the system. And so you can basically create this product, make it available to sellers on opportunities. So when I have an opportunity, I'm going to go maybe steal an opportunity in here, and I'm going to go to say this every risk opportunity, and I add that product. I'm going to add that product to. I'm just going to dump this because let's keep it simple here. All right, I'm going to go add the AWS product. So I just look it up. Okay, and I think that on the month, this customer is going to have 50 million requests, and so I'm going to add that to the opportunity. All right, so 20 grand a year at $400 is 50 million requests at $400 for the year is $20,000. So I'm going to close that opportunity as one. I'm just going to backdate because my little demo, I can't go into the future for you. So I wanted to generate the invoice that falls out of this. I'm going to win that deal. So ring the bell. Yay, we want a deal. So congratulations. Now the deal desk will generate an order. So we allow you to separate the closing of an opportunity and the generation of an order, typically because in the real world, you want to make sure the contract is attached to the opportunity, that the pricing makes sense, that you have like billing information, all kind of stuff needs to happen before you actually generate the invoices that flow out of this. I'm just going to skip ahead, generate the order. So basically what that does is we just close the op, we've generated an order, which will generate invoices. So if you look at my invoice lines in a given month, this opportunity was with Avery. I already had it there, shoot. But anyways, we had 50 units at $34 it's $1,700. We're anticipating $1,700 a month charge for Avery. So now what you would do is at the end of the month, you're going to get all these invoices from Microsoft and Amazon or whoever else you've got partner relationships with, and you want to reconcile those. So very simply, you just kind of go into the invoice line here and say, oh well, actually they consumed this month 34, so it's a little bit less. And this customer, Grand Rapids, had 1,000, a little bit more. And basically what it's doing is allowing you to reconcile those invoices. Now you can do that manually because here I only have like 8 customers. So it's not a big deal just to look, swivel from the left screen, to look at what your bill from Microsoft was, and swivel to the right to update it. But if you're dealing with, dozens or hundreds or thousands of transactions or transaction lines, the other option, of course, is to you could just integrate these feeds. So most of these companies have like an electronic feed, an API that allows you to kind of update the invoice lines automatically at the end of the month. But that's effectively the other option you can do is you bulk update in Excel here. So I can go in and just do a bulk update right from here as well, and update. And there you go. So once you update the invoice lines, you can send the invoices off to the customers. And we also have integrations to Business Central, Microsoft's Business Central, to automatically flow the invoice lines. And less sophisticated, but an integration of QuickBooks Online to get those invoice lines over to QuickBooks for processing. Or customers could also just send invoices directly from our system, and then you can just record the invoices as you went into the accounting system manually. So that's a quick summary of the functionality around usage-based invoices. And if you have a need or questions, just give us a holler.